Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. So, today we have another topic for our life. So, this one is winning mindset, how I transform my thinking to achieve my goals. And our guest for today is Jal Kimji. She's going to be joining us in a few minutes, but before we dive into our topic, let me introduce myself. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. We also want to mention, that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinars. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is register in my website that appears on the screen with your name and email address, and I'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into my website, you will receive an email that will contain a link to register for the live webinar. That link will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. Since we have our live webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So the second link that you will receive on that email is the replay link. So just in case you cannot attend to our live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay of our live webinar and watch it at your own convenience and from the comfort of your own home. And lastly, we also invite you to an exclusive private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Um, Now you're probably also wondering, okay, what am I gonna see on the webinar? Well, on the webinar, you're gonna find out how our online business plan works, and also you get to see, you get to hear from the testimonials from the panelists, who will gonna be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from this past Thursday live webinar. All right, so our host from this past Thursday live webinar was Marlita. She's a manual osteopath. And our first panelist is Taylor. She's a registered nurse and ER nurse. We also have Jennifer, a school bus driver. We have Karen, a former wedding planner. We have Ashley, a construction manager. We have Shital, an educator. And we have Kelly, an ex-principal recruiter in MNC. So as you see, we have different walks of life. They all decided to take that leap of faith to change their family and their lives. So if you want to catch the replay has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has now subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. Okay, so now you know. So if you want to learn how to, learn how to have start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is register in my website on the screen, and I'll send you that invitation. Okay, we have a comment here from Price Lundu. Mama. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment. And also we have some like emojis here from Jesse R. Vera. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you for watching. And from Okello David. Thank you, Okello, for watching, and thank you for your like emoji. Okay, so now, like we mentioned, we have our topic for today: how I transform my thinking to achieve my goals. And our guest is Jal Kimji. So today we are thrilled to welcome an incredible guest. So Jal, originally from Tanzania and now living in Montreal, Canada. So Jal is a hardworking, smart online business owner and mentor who has shown an amazing consistency and passion throughout her journey. So, despite not coming from a marketing background, she has built a thriving presence through her creativity, dedication, and authenticity. So, Jal doesn't just show up, she educates, entertains, and inspires, leaving a lasting impact not only on her audience, but also on other business owners from different companies who admire and follow her journey. So, get ready to be inspired by her story and the powerful lessons that she has to share. So, let's bring Jal to the studio. Hi, Jal. Thank you for
Hello.
coming.
Thank you for inviting me, and it's my pleasure to be interviewed by you today.
Thank you so much. So, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yes, so I am Jaleshri from Montreal, Canada. I am an Indian Gujarati and living here in Montreal for past 15 years. And I have been in a corporate job for also past 15 years in accounting. And my background was from customer service as I graduated in customer service and did my graduation in pharmacy technician here in Montreal, and I worked in pharmacies and I worked it in customer service also, so I have a multiple career experience. Along with, I started a new venture, which is this online digital marketing business for past 1 year now.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. So, we do have another comment here from Jane P. Martin. So, maravillosa, bellísimas. Thank you. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching. Let's see, we have more likes here from CHNCNC, Jane P. Martin, Ceci Matama, and Kija McKenna Faji. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your like emojis. Okay, so let's dive in into our questions.
Yes.
Okay. Um, okay, so the first question is, what was one limited belief you had to overcome to move forward in your online business, and how did you reframe it into an empowering belief?
Wow. Very, very powerful question and very interesting question. I love this question. Thank you for this question. And yes, so my one limiting beliefs when I joined this online business, I had to overcome on believing on my this thinking that I am not experienced. I
Mm-hmm.
am not experienced enough to succeed in this online business. I had this belief because I had a mindset of being an employee only. So when I found this venture, as I was searching myself, but when you are searching, you have not set up your mindset there. You are still searching. But after exploring it and knowing the legitimacy of this business, attending the webinar, and seeing those motivations, still I had this belief, you know, that I'm not enough experienced to succeed in this online business. But then, with the years of attending those webinars of the leaders, and the people's experience I have seen, I thought that maybe they have come from the business background and maybe they have come from marketing experience. But then when I started having interviews and conversation with mentors, I come to know that no, they are also from a different background. So if they can be able to do this business, I can do too. So I gave a chance to myself and I replaced my those beliefs into positive thinking that I can do it. And those positive thinking, I did the transformation in myself by having positive influencers, surrounding with positive influencers like mentors or coaches, and to see their success story, to visit their profile and to know how did they achieve, what the magic thing that they did, that they become iconic. So that whole my belief changed, that no, I am now good enough to do this business as well. So
Yes.
that my one very good belief, that I removed it and I replaced it into I can. Because I believe then that to have this online business success into this, you don't have to have a upfront the whole experience with it.
Mhm.
You
Yes.
can learn this and gain this experience as you go on. as far as you have taken the action. So if I have taken the action, then I can be able to be, because of my consistency and my efforts of willingness to learn and be coachable every time from everyone.
Yes. Thank you so much, Shal. And you did mention a lot of things that here that is really good. And one of the things that we also meant we always mention, is that you don't need any experience, you don't need any skills to start this online business.
Yeah,
So, but at the same time, a lot of our online business owners, they have that limiting belief that they don't believe like, oh, I don't have the experience, marketing experience, for example, or I don't have any online business, or um, I don't know, I'm not tech savvy, or I don't know, I don't think I can do this.
yeah,
If you put those ones aside, because like we mentioned, we provide all that for you, so you don't have to worry about that.
mm,
You put those limiting beliefs to the side, and then
mhm,
you decide to take that leap of faith or get out of your comfort zone. Then you're gonna see that you are capable of doing, and that's what a lot of business owners, like you mentioned your story, you know they they didn't think that they could do it, but once they started their online business, and they started to do the training, assisting to the workshops that we have, like masterminds and all the Zoom meetings, and now that, no, and hearing all the stories from the leaders, when they share the journey, um, you see that if they were able to do it, so can you, so can we,
yeah.
um, so anyone is capable as long as we shift that mindset, of
That is the first thing that it's needed. Once you shift your mindset and let go of those beliefs, you have to trust in this business model and the system and the training that is giving the ability to grow everyone, and everything then start moving forward.
yeah, yeah, because one of the first thing is like you have to believe in yourself, because we can believe in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, nothing's going to happen, because you're the one who needs to take action and do something. The other thing is like you mentioned, once you take action, you have to shift that mindset. Okay, because if you don't shift that mindset, you're gonna stay in the same place, so
Yeah,
you want to be able to shift it so you can continue growing and learn, because
hmm,
all of us that we came here, some of us, we had probably some experience, some of us didn't have any experience, but
yeah,
we learn in this journey, and
right.
we keep learning, as we go on our journey. So
Yes.
um, the self development that we have on this online business is amazing. Like that confidence. For example, those people who had like self doubt. Uh, you build that confidence and to be able to do things. For example, I have a mentee who, being in front of the camera, even me being in front of the camera, that wasn't my thing. Like to be behind the camera, but I did it. And it was
Yes.
not, it wasn't like that. It was like, I started to record myself to get comfortable. Until I got comfortable, then I moved into pressing the live button. That was scary, but and every time I went live, I was like, my heart was pumping fast. But I was pushing myself to do it, yeah, until I got comfortable seeing myself, and then the next step was, someone watching me. I was comfortable because nobody was watching me, but one night, someone came and then
Yeah,
watched my life, and then I got nervous and I forgot everything. But that's part of the journey, the experience. You got to jump into the water to be able to to
right.
swim, and learn. So yeah, you gotta put those limiting belief to be able to change it into a positive mindset. So for you, like your story, is very empowering, because you're an example for those people that are watching us today that might have any one limiting belief, that they
Yeah,
didn't, that they can do this because they think that they don't have the skill, they don't have the knowledge. You can do it. Anyone can do it. It's all
definitely.
Yeah, it's all about taking action, and
Action.
just do it. And then, all the rest is provided here: the training, the learning, the mentoring, the
Yeah,
community. You have a community that supports you and is behind you, to make you, push you to reach your dreams, what you want. So
correct.
thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you so much for the question.
Okay, let's go for the second question for you.
Hmm.
So, can you share an experience or moment where your mindset truly made the difference between giving up and pushing forward to achieve success?
Um, Let me think of one. There was a time when, I got laid off because, see, I worked with that company for many years, but with the circumstances, the company shifted to an automation
Mm-hmm,
due to the high volume of invoices and all the accounting procedures. And so the company decided, because that company was sold out by another company, and every company, when they start with their own rules and procedure, so that when the time happened, it really like gave me demotivated and discouraged.
mm-hmm,
And I was then thinking that this way, this is not safe way, this is not safe by having this kind of you know laid off to the people, even without any of your mistakes or any of your own faults. It's
mm-hmm,
the company's decide decisions. So that where I truly broke, and I said, now what to do? I don't like to just keep moving with another jobs and another companies, and that's not me. I'm a kind of a person to be in a stable company for a long time and build the relation, build the growth. But what you can do, you are working for somebody, you know. So that moment and the mindset, then I changed that. No, this is not going to work with me. I cannot let my life play around to me like this way.
mm-hmm,
And that moment, it triggered me, it gave me call of action that, Jal, search something extra which can keep your financial growth, at least to have a stability. You can be able to accommodate your expenses and not have to compromise due to these layoffs.
mm-hmm.
you know Even if I had my savings, but that word of being layoff, it hurts emotionally.
Yeah.
It drawn you so badly. Jobs, you can get it anytime, anywhere, but if you are not that type of person, it hurts you. So that mindset truly open up my mind, my heart, and my emotional thinking that, no, I have to do something else. And that something else made me to search, and there where I saw the ad of my mentor, and I did the research on it, and I reached out to her, and I said, I want to be in. And it has to have you have to have a breakthrough moment in your life, I think
Yeah.
so. If you don't have, to all these our followers, I want to suggest them, I think you do, everyone have their breakthrough, but you have to recognize your breakthrough moment to make you move forward into the right direction for the longevity. And that's what I am into now, that I took the action despite of I know I will find the job, but let me build aside something while I don't have the job.
Mm-hmm,
So that is very good example, I think I have given, that I reach out to her, I explored it, and I had my mindset, no, I want to do this. If my mentor can do it, and she was my friend, we were working together in another company, and I had to leave that company due to my living, I was in West Island and that company was in East Side. So that was very 4 5 years long back. And I see her growth and I see how she has grown up. So, and suddenly I saw her ad. So that ad was calling me, and the ad was of my friend. So I had to take the action. There was no choice. And that where I changed my mindset and I got very good team. I'm so blessed to have Philippine team under me. I mean, I'm under them, so we are together and we are working so nicely, and they always help me out in my learnings, and they monitor me grow. So I see that I can be able to do it. And when you have support, as we have support in community, right? So
Yeah.
when you get support and when you are ready yourself, oh my god, you reach to your goals, and I see that happening.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. That's a good example because like we were mentioning before, you have to have the right mindset to be doing this business, because if you don't have to the right mindset, and if you don't work on changing your mindset, if you don't have it, then it's gonna be hard for you to be able to succeed. And the way that you explain, like your example for the where you truly the mindset made a difference between giving up and pushing forward. That is true, because like a fixed mindset for a situation that happened to you, for example, they will say, in that moment, feeling down,
Yes.
destroy, inside, because what happened. But if with a person that has a strong mindset, you shift it to the other side. Okay, fine. Yeah, this happened to me. There must be a reason why, maybe something better is there for me, or maybe I needed to learn something, um, but you
So
shift it, and you try to find a solution, and you continue, like you don't let that stop you from continue your journey, and
yes.
that's what you did. So
Yes,
uh,
so that means I would like to add into that I did not let myself into the stuck moment, into the stuck fixed mindset. I moved my mindset to the growth mindset.
mhm. Yeah. So yes, so that's a good example of that, because that really help you, because you have already the mindset of finding a solution, and keep going and moving forward.
Yeah.
I just give you another example for me, for this. This was doing an online business. It's not an easy journey. Okay, we're gonna have our ups and downs along
Yes.
the journey. So I am when I encountered my first down. Well, actually, I had two moments that like I fell down, but thanks to the community that helped me bounce. Um,
Mhm.
that was one of the mindset. But for this one, for this example, I do have another one. You're going on your journey,
Mhm.
and then you wanted to, like, all of us, want to see results fast, but that doesn't happen that way. Some people, they do it fast. Some people, we have different journeys, everyone, depending, on our journey. But like, I wanted to see results fast, so I was pushing forward. But then at, at one point I got a little bit discouraged, you know um because I was seeing other people having results, and I was not having results. And I started to doubt myself.
Yeah.
um would I
You
be
feel
able to
discouraged. Yeah.
did I make the right decision? Will this
Mhm.
really work? I started to think, have these thoughts. um
Yeah.
but then I talk to myself, and I say, like, I know this works because I've seen it so many people, with my own
Yeah.
eyes. So the blueprint works. Um, so I say to myself, okay, fine, Sandy, this is not the first time, like on my life journey. I also encountered things like this, like on my industry. I had to start from the bottom to be able to
Yeah.
go up the ladder. And that wasn't an easy journey. It took time for me to be able to go up the ladder. So I
Correct.
say to myself, okay, fine. There is a process for me to go from point A to point B. So point B is the destination that I want to reach, and point A is where I am today. So, what is it that is going to take me to reach to point B? I'm going to break it into small stones, and also I'm going to focus on the things that I can control, not on the things that I cannot control.
Not control.
So, but we tend to focus on the things that we can control, and that's why we get so discouraged and then not motivated, and eventually, we end up quitting, because of that. But once you understand, if you shift your mindset and you understand that there is a process to go from point A to point B, and you remember why are you doing this, because that's the other important thing. Why are you doing this journey? What are the things behind? Then you're not gonna let anything stop you to move forward. And that's when you make that shift from that mindset. That nothing is gonna stop you anymore because you have a goal. Okay,
Right.
you don't want to go back to where you were. You want to, instead of going backwards, you want to go forward, to a better lifestyle. So um, you shift that mindset and then you keep going forward. But yeah, that was one moment that for me, like I felt that um, I felt like giving up. But then I reflected on my life, you know and I reflected on the goals that I want to achieve, and then that's what made me shift and then continue, to be able to achieve the success that I want. So
Exactly. Very well said. Yes. See, this is all like everybody has individual journeys, and that is all happens when you decide and depend on how you take it. So it's all on individuals in tech.
yeah, yeah, everyone's journey is different.
Correct.
um yeah. Okay, so let's go into our third question. So, what daily routines, affirmations, or habits have you integrated into your life to consistently reinforce a winning mindset, especially on days when motivation is low?
I'm myself a motivator for myself, first of all. And I also get like comments that they inspire from me and they get motivation through me. And so this is like I'm myself a motivator. So I get it. Any motivation I want, I can get it. And like I'm changing my inspiration and affirmation and motivation affirmation based on how is my mood, how is my feeling.
Hmm.
Because see, in this affirmation every day is not going to work out same affirmation with you, because you are not the same individual type of feeling every day. You are same person but your feelings changes. So my affirmation also, I change it. So mostly the common one which I repeat daily when I wake up, when I sit on my temple. I have temple in my home here. So when I sit, I just say myself, thank you God for a new day. Thank you for a chance to give me again to improve myself, to recognize my mistakes. I thank you again for another chance. Like, thank you for the day. Thank you for new day. Thank you for a new chance. And then I have my like as I say, I am inspired by my own progress,
Hmm.
of my daily progress. So whatever I do, let's say you have things to do on that day, so I find my own inspiration on my daily task, and I become happy at the end of the day to see that I am working on it or I have achieved it. So my daily affirmation is like thank you. Being grateful
Yes.
is the key to
Hmm.
let you achieve your goals, because universe see you that you are grateful for even not having that yet. So
Yes.
definitely you will get that, because you have already shown you're grateful in advance before. So
Hmm.
thank you for the day, thank you for a new day, Thank you for a chance to show up myself as a new successful business owner, or as a new human being, or something what you have in your ability. Set your affirmation in that way. So
Yeah.
my inspiration, my change, it changes on my side.
Thank you so much. Yes, and I think you mentioned affirmations, yes, and I think affirmations is really good. And like you mentioned, there's different kinds of affirmations.
Yeah.
So depending, what you want to work in your area. So,
Yeah.
like, for example, like if someone needs self-confidence, then you will say affirmations to build that confidence.
Yes, correct.
So for those who are watching us, yeah, find first what is the problem that you need to work on, and then find affirmations based on that area that you want to work on.
I can say I can edit, like when I see in the mirror, when I am in a mirror side, or in a bathroom, or in my dressing table. I like to say myself that I'm attracting a right clients in my business through my website.
Hmm.
You know, and
Yes.
it and that affirmation, it gives that vibration to my memory and to my body, and it attracts when I go live, when I do my video, because I have set my mind that I am attracting right clients to my business via my website.
Yes.
Via my website, and I get it, I get leads, I get buyers. So because you have set up that way, so any kind of breakthrough you have, or any kind of things that you want to achieve, or you are lacking, start putting your affirmation there. You can even do affirmation in the water. While I have a habit, as
Hmm.
I say, I have different kind of affirmations and inspiration and motivation by myself. I do sometimes water therapy. Before having a sip of water, I put my affirmation into that, and water helps me too. See, I have been going through few days into cold and cough and flu. I have been sneezing consistently. Whole 2 days, I finished my 2 box of tissue, and I did not go to pharmacy because I had this last year. Okay, so I said that I will get the same medication, and I had it. I kept it, so I used it this year, and it has helped me out. It was not expired. Okay, I checked it, and it has helped me out. But still, like, I'm not healing fast. So
Hmm.
then I put my formation into water, and water is helping me. Plus, I did my steaming and lot of steaming. So you see, that's how I heal myself, and you see me that I'm able to speak. Otherwise, I did not had my voice 2 3 days ago. I had no voice.
So when you say you put your affirmations into the water, how do you do that? Just for the
I
for the audience.
yeah, I say, dear water, I'm going to have you sip by sip.
Hmm.
As I believe in you, I respect you, and I welcome you in my body to heal my body, and to giving me that healing energy, to give me that energy to be successful in my business. Give me that creative ideas in me, so then I can be able to run my business. Give me that attraction towards my business, towards the clients of the right people who needs this business as well. Give me that attraction, and sip your water, or fill up your bottle and put your this affirmation, and you see the magic happens. It takes time, it's not like overnight, but water has a memory, and it does work in your body once the water is inside you.
No, no, it's true. I heard about this. They did an experiment before. I saw that. I think it was on YouTube, where they had like different kinds of waters, glasses of waters. They were all the same water, but they left it there, and one of them they were saying positive things,
I saw
The
that.
other
I
one,
saw
the other
that.
one they were saying, but negative
Long
things.
time ago.
Yeah, and the other one I can remember, but it was kind of like a mix of both. And then when they check the water after a while,
The
they
color changes.
yes, the color change, yes. For
Because that lady put the affirmation of positivity, so the
Mhm.
color was, I think, a blue, and the other one she put different kind of affirmation, so the color of that water was changed. So that was the proof that, see, which water would you choose and what would you like to drink, and that was the proof. And then that the people started believing into that. I remember that long years ago. I think, I don't know when I saw.
Yeah, it's the positive words that come out of your mouth. That's why we gotta pay attention to what it goes out of our mouth and also
Yeah,
out of our thoughts, because if
yeah.
you say positive things, then
Hmm.
positive things you will attract, but if you say negative things, then you will attract negative things towards you.
Right.
So we need to make sure that we don't say. The other thing that I also like about what you say, is they call it like the mirror work. So like when you do affirmations in front of the mirror, and then you also have to put the feeling into it, like it has already happened, whatever affirmation you do.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Law of
that,
attraction.
yes, that also will help you, to believe that, you already, like, for example, if you're looking to be more confident, you are that confident person, and then that will help, to
Yeah.
change who
Yeah.
you are. For me, like, to when I feel down, besides, like what we mentioned here, also I like to hear, like, while I'm working, I like to hear, like audiobooks that
Yeah.
had like positive content, or listen to affirmations,
Podcast. Yeah.
things like that, that really help me. And then, like, also, we get inspiration from our masterminds, where we have the success stories
Yes.
at the end of a
Yes.
mastermind.
Yes.
Hearing those testimonials, from members of our community who have shared their journey,
Yeah.
make us realize that, many times we think, like, our journey is hard, but when we listen to the journey, we realize, like, oh
Oh,
my God, our journey, I thought our journey was bad, but my God, their journey was even worse, and they were able to
exactly.
succeed,
Yeah.
so that's a
Yeah.
motivation.
Yes. So
The other
it's
thing,
very important to watch the mastermind. Yeah.
yes, the other thing that I would say to people is that get a journal, and every time that you achieve, a milestone, for example, you reach 100 followers, for example, write it down. I reached 100 followers, and then celebrate that, and then as you keep this journal along the way, when you feel down, you can go back to this journal and read all the achievements that you've had, and then this will keep you motivated to keep joining. Yes, I know you did mention that. Yes, so yeah, that's a good thing that we recommend to the audience that are watching us, for those who want to start their online business, and for those business owners that are already on this journey, this is a good tip for you, and this one will keep you motivated, to be able to achieve, the long-term goal.
Correct. I also have like before going in my bed, like I have downloaded an app which has a different kind of affirmation. It's called Intune app, and
Mm-hmm,
it's free also. So you ask to that app what kind of affirmation you want.
mm-hmm.
So I like to hear that you are on your sleep, and you just get that affirmation in your ears, and it really help you during your sleep. And
Mm-hmm.
it turns out, because the affirmation which you do during your sleep, it activates, you know it
Yeah.
activates on some point, so it's
Yes.
helpful.
Yes, thank you for sharing. I'm gonna
Thank you.
look into it. So it's
I
INTUNE.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put it here on the screen, just if people want to.
Yeah, yeah, it's a very, very good podcast, and you just ask, and it just doesn't even take longer to download. And any affirmation you ask for, and I just choose different affirmation depend on your mood. Sometimes you are like, feeling low, or sometimes you felt discouraged, or so you just have those and have a good sleep.
Is it that one there on the screen? Intune app?
Let me just confirm with my what is
Okay.
it? Yes, INNER.
Okay. The end. Okay.
INNERTUNE.
Okay.
Inner tune.
All together?
Yes, all together, one word.
Okay. So like
I
this.
double N. Yes, correct. There you are.
Okay. There you go. So if you want to listen to some affirmation, it's free. It's
It's
the app is
free.
on the screen if you wanna take a look at that. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we have arrived to our end of our life. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us. For those who are catching the replay, thank you so much. To our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. For those who doesn't follow us, you can follow us up here on the top to get to know us a little bit more who we are and what type of content we post in our pages. Yes, and I think we have some more likes here from Kaija Makina Fagi,
Mhm.
Jesse Ferrer, and Dennis De Caballero. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and heart emojis. Um,
Yeah,
so if
I
you
also
yes,
I also got, but I cannot see the name.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, I thank you all the followers who are watching us live and who will watch us replay.
yes. So thank you. So if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So in this case, when you register, you will catch the replay from this past Thursday. But also you will get a link there for to register for the live webinar for tomorrow, Tuesday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. So when you register into our website, you'll receive a link that will have the link to register for the live webinar. So it will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. And you can register for either one or for both. The other link is the replay link. So just in case you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it from the comfort of your own home. In addition to that, we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. So, on the webinar, what are you going to be watching? Well, on the webinar, you're going to be watching how our online business plan works. And also, you get to hear from testimonials from the panelists. In this case, we're going to show you who the panelists were from this past Thursday live webinar. They are going to be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from this past Thursday's live webinar. Do you mind helping me with the names on the screen? So,
Yes. See, the host of the last webinar was Merilta. Merilta is a manual osteopathy specialist, and she's been very successful. Her journey was very inspired. And other panelists were Taylor, registered nurse, healthcare professional, Jennifer, a school bus driver, Karin, former wedding planner, Ashley, who is a action manager in construction company, Sheetal, educator, Kelly, ex-principal. Wow. See, these are our webinar host or panelists. And these journeys, when we attend to watch their journeys, it's like incredible. Like our journey and compare, if you compare your obstacles, oh my god, this is wonderful.
thank you, Joel. Yeah, so our replays, if you're catching the replays has subtitles in several languages, And our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: the Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. Okay, so let's go back here. So we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us again with us today. And for those catching the replay, thank you so much. And also to our followers, thank you so much again for being here with us, for engaging with our content, and for believing in us. To our guests, of course, thank you so much for Jal for taking some time of her day today and sharing her journey with us and gave us some tips that we got from her today also. So thank you so much
Thank
for
you
all.
so much.
If you guys love the topic that we share with you today, you got some insight of what we share, and then you got some strategies and tips that you can implement, on your business if you're a business owner, or for those who will want to join the business, and start their online business. Now you got an insight of what are the things that you can do to have a stronger mindset. Now, and also, if you look at it, Jal also gave an app there that you can use to help you,
Yeah.
with affirmations, and she gave some tips here for it also, like water. Uh,
Water therapy formation, and
mm,
also mirror formation,
yes,
and the app, which is going to give you very beautiful, peaceful sleep.
yes, that's right. So thank you so much again, Jal, for being here with us today.
My
Uh,
pleasure.
Yeah, for engaging. Thank you. So until the next episode, we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are already on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. Thank you again for being here with us today, and until the next episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow we're going to have another guest and another topic. So stay tuned for that for tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Thank you for
You.
watching.